All right, we're on.
Ready?
Uh-huh.
Okay, cool. Hey, Joe.
Yeah.
Joe, bring. That's what phones used to sound like. Bring.
Hello,
Hey, Joe, it's Andrea, your Mary Kay girl.
girl.
Can you hear me?
Yeah, what's
Great.
up?
Hey, do you have a real quick second?
Yeah.
I am so excited. I've just been challenged by my director to practice sharing my 5 favorite products for the season in 5 minutes. And I was wondering if there's any reason why I couldn't practice on you.
5 products in 5 minutes. Okay, sure, I got 5 minutes. Go ahead.
Yeah, do you have time now?
Yeah, yeah,
Oh
let's.
my gosh, that would be amazing. Okay, so one of my favorite things is helping people learn this whole virtual world because it's getting a little crazy. So, what I'm going to have you do you have the ability to do speakerphone?
Yes.
Okay, so put me on speakerphone real quickly. I'm going to do the same thing, okay?
Okay.
Okay, so now that we're on speakerphone, if we want to FaceTime, we totally can. But I'm so excited because I need to time this and I didn't have that quite ready. So I'm going to go ahead and put on my timer. And I'm going to tell you 5. Now, if you get so excited, I can totally do what she's also said, practice 10 of my favorite products in 10 minutes, but we're going to start with 5 and then we'll see where we're at. Does that sound okay?
Yeah, that sounds great.
Okay, so I'm going to start this in just 1 second because you probably already have the Mary Kay app on your phone called e-catalog. Do you have that app?
Yeah.
Okay.
Well, wait a minute. How do I find it?
Okay, so I want you to pull it up and then we're going to start the timer. If
Okay.
you go to the App Store, you can just type in Mary Kay and look for e-catalog. But I tell you what I'm going to do. I'm actually going to text you the catalog, which links directly to me. So just give me 1 second. I'm just going to put that in. And oops, that was not the right one. Forgive me. And you should have it coming in right now. So once you have it, it should sort of look like this. And go ahead and open that for me, okay?
Okay, got it. I'm looking.
Okay, so let's start the timer. Thank you so much for letting me practice on you and with my presentation. I want to win this contest. Okay, 1, 2, 3. Okay, Joe, I am so excited to talk about 5 of my favorite products for this season and what just came out with Mary Kay. Are you the kind of girl, which I sort of know this because you're my client, but are you the type of girl who just really wants to have like flawless, firm, lifted skin that has less kind of discoloration and less wrinkles?
Absolutely.
This just got launched. Now you probably already saw some of my emails, but retinol 0.5. So I want to tell you just real quickly, this is for the woman who wants to take her skincare to the next level. Retinol is normally prescription only. This is an over-the-counter retinol, and it comes with a milk. The reason that this is so special, so unique, is because Mary Kay is the only company out there that also created a system so that it won't burn you, won't cause you to be like flaky, like I don't know, like a big old croissant. You actually could go out in public and less itchiness and dryness because of the retinization process. So this is one of our brand new products, and I'm so excited to see to tell you about the results. I can show you pictures, but I'm just telling you, all of these women that I send pictures are people I know, and the effects, the lightening effects, the firming effects, the decrease in like years. People have asked me if I got a facelift, and I'm like, no, clinical solution. Okay, so that was product number 1. So do me a favor, write down any of these or try to somehow keep your thoughts going as I go fast because I only have 3 minutes left. Okay, product number 2. This is our moisture gel mask. Acai product, and it soothes and calms the skin. Fabulous for people who are oily, but they need some hydration. Okay, so our gel mask is one of my absolute favorites. Okay, let's have a little fun with glosses. Our lip glosses are fabulous, and for the season, you know what? Everybody needs a little moisture on their lips and some color, even behind the mask. And I just want to tell you, the reason I love our glosses is that your hair doesn't stick to them. It might be windy outside, but you're not going to have any kind of problem. But they're rich in vitamin E, but they're not gooey and tacky, and they don't have some kind of gross smell. It's a very lovely formula with, I think, like 20 colors or a lot of colors. And of course, that's one of my favorites. Okay, so product number 3, I'm going to tell you about our concealer. This sucker is the best. First of all, You just put it, I use it a lot under my eyes just because I happen to have it, but you can use it anywhere on the skin that you have a little bit of area that you need to brighten up. And it's super easy. It has this little sponge on the bottom, and all of our products are so well priced. This is only 16, but will last you months. Okay, so I'm going to move on to product number 5, and look at this. I have 2 more minutes. So I got to tell you, one of the extra things that people really like, fighting age, but maybe retinol just sounds a little too scary, a little too strong. This is our deep wrinkle filler. Okay, so if you go and get any kind of injections, you're talking a couple $100s. Well, this is a retinol and a hyaluronic acid. Say that word with me. Hyaluronic acid. It's like what, Eva Longoria likes to promote. Well, we got it, and we got it for a better price. And you can put it in your 11s. You can put it on your little smiles. And the more you use it, it puffs up the skin around the wrinkle and decreases the wrinkle. Fabulous little product. You can put it all over that area, and it's very mild. It's a mild form of retinol. Okay, I have 1 minute left. Do you mind if I share number 6?
Go ahead.
Okay, so when we talk about looking and feeling great, I could definitely talk more about skincare, but I pulled out my Lash Love mascara because, of course, if we are covered here, we got to make sure the eyes look good. And you're using your concealer, which helps in the eye area. Well, another great way to perk up those beautiful lashes is our Lash Love mascara. Look at how this wand just really allows long lashes, long and defined. This is a formula. My favorites are Ultimate and Lash Love. I go back and forth, but for long defined lashes, this puppy is the best. And water resistant. So even if you are like me, I'm always crying when I see the commercials and I'm like, it doesn't cause your eye to be all black. You don't feel like you were in a fight. I even jump in the pool. It's water resistant, but of course, if you're going to do a marathon, you might need waterproof. So, okay. Miss Joe, in the next 10 seconds that I have left, I would love to know, number 1, was this fun?
Yes, that was so much information so quick.
Well, here's my favorite part. If I were to give you 50% discount on one item, just for grabbing a couple girlfriends and saying yes to being one of my practice hostesses, would that excite you? Even if nobody showed up, you would automatically get one item half off just for saying yes to being one of my practice hostesses.
I would love to get half off. I'm a deal shopper. I love it.
So here's what I'm in a challenge, and I'm so excited to share these great products. I just shared 5 of just what is seasonal, but we can do some other 5s. I can do the 5 facts about retinol. We can do whatever you want. But when 5 people show up, either on a Facebook or even on a little call. So we're on the phone right now. We're not even face to face, but we can do Zoom. And when 5 people show up, that 50% off one item, guess what? It bumps up, and I get to give you 50% discount when 5 of your friends show up just for the chat and the quick little 5-minute session for the entire month of February.
Wow.
Isn't that crazy?
That sounds great.
Is there any reason why you wouldn't want to have me as your host or your practice party and be one of my hostesses?
Sure. That sounds good. If it's only 5 or 10 minutes, that's awesome.
And you know what? If they want to stay on, great. So it has been 5 minutes. Tell me, what did you hear that really impressed you? I did go fast. You might have some questions.
Well, I took some notes. So I really like that idea of that retin system with some kind of milk.
I know. Sounds like, why would I put milk on my face? Now, I'm not the best with all the product medical kind of stuff, but I can tell you this. I will easily send you the fact sheet, but I can tell you that I've been using this and I have so many friends who have done before and afters. And I'm just going to tell you, girlfriend, it feels fabulous. And the results are 100% guaranteed by Mary Kay. So as you work with me, we just go step by step in the process. I know you would really enjoy the benefits of this product. Would you like to take advantage of this for your 50% hostess booking credit?
Sure, that sounds great.
Well, let's figure out, do you think that during the week would work, or is the weekend better for us to do your party?
During the week. Weekends are pretty slammed with all the kids in the sports and all of that.
Yes, I agree. So I have some openings. I do some day, but I have more of my weeknight. What works better for you?
Thursday night.
Okay, so grab your calendar, and that would be the 18th. I actually do have an opening at 7 p.m. Will that work for you?
Yeah, 7 should work.
Excellent. I can go a little early in case you have East Coast girls, but let's go ahead and put that down. And this is how fun and easy it is. You have 2 ways that you can get me your guest list. You can also tag everybody on Facebook and say, hey, I want you to meet Andrea. And I will send them a personal message telling them the Facebook link or the Zoom link. Or you can just send me a picture of their names and phone numbers, and I'll just give them a call and invite them.
Okay, sounds good.
One last thing, Joe. I just really want to thank you for letting me practice and building my skill. I'm always open to growing, and that's really one of the things about Mary Kay. So I would value your feedback on anything I could do that would just maybe take my practice to the next level. So is there anything you saw or heard that you would like to just encourage or support me with?
No, I think you did a great job.
Well, great. Thank you. I'm going to send you a little text so that you can personally tell all your girlfriends what we're going to do. And like I said, even if nobody shows up, I'm going to be there for you and you'll get 50% off one item. But I know we can get 5 people who will be so excited to hear about some of these new products, right?
Yes, absolutely.
I thank you again, and you have a great night.
Okay, bye.
Okay, bye.
Click.
Now, that was okay. So gang, guess what? You are all being challenged to practice exactly what I just did on 5 people by Friday. 5 by Friday. Now, there was something as I just sort of did this. Joe and I just made this whole thing up. Many people are watching this video or might be on, and you might be thinking, oh, the whole virtual. I'm so scared of doing Zoom. I don't know what I'm doing. I don't really even know FaceTime. One of the things that I hope you got from this is I was just on the phone. Yes, I was looking at the camera, but I was on the phone. I've done phone facials ever since my children were born. And if you're not just going back to old school, as somebody has the e-catalog, I sort of forgot about this. She could easily, since I held up the picture on, the phone or on the camera, she could easily, as I had her go to the e-catalog, she could, or I could say, okay, Joe, turn in the e-catalog to page 12. Okay, this is what I'm talking about right now. And I could incorporate that. I sort of forgot, but I hope you guys are getting a gist that there's so many ways that you can keep moving towards your goals. Is anybody feeling that they got a little excited about another way that you could stay the course and have your faces? Okay, I'm not seeing anybody's faces except for Sayonara and Donna. Okay, there's Christine. She's sort of nodding. Everybody. Okay, so Joe.
Yeah.
There you go.
Okay, guys, that was good. See, here's the deal. Let me go back to gallery view. Here's the deal. We are getting a little nervous about the whole video thing and your lighting and your camera and do you look good and all that. You don't need any of that. You can literally just call somebody, say, do you have 5 minutes, even an hour from now? Okay, one quick thing, just download the e-catalog because they can just thumb through that. Now, Amy asked, how do you have a link directly to the catalog? Now,
great question. Can I teach that?
Yeah, she has a direct link, but it was the spring 2020 catalog. So that needs to be, it needs to.
Oh, let's update it. Let's all do it together.
Okay, let's do it.
Okay. So I gotta make sure it's been a little while. So let me make sure I'm doing it right.
Okay.
And I gotta pull up my phone. Okay, so what you want to do is go to your website. Everybody log into their website. I think this is how I did it last time. I don't know, it's been a little while. But the reason it was so good and the reason you want to do this, okay, can I screen share? Oh, I can't screen share. Doggone it. Okay, so remember how I taught about keywords, everybody? I'm going to review that too, because I'm seeing a lot of blank faces. Okay, so I want you to get to your website on your phone. Once you have your website, down at the bottom is the share button. Okay, I want you to copy that link.
Hey, slow down.
Oh, I said that wrong. Nope, I just did the wrong thing. I'm getting ahead of myself. Dang it. All right, give me a second. It's been a while. I think I have to press menu. My thing is not working. Okay, my phone is being silly. Give me a second. I'm just trying to open up the menu. Does anybody have their menu up? Joe, nobody's, they're all locked.
I do.
You have your menu up? Okay, do you see eCatalog on your menu? My menu is not opening.
Yes.
Or maybe my menu opened and I didn't scroll down. That could have been it. Okay, so where it says eCatalog, I see it now. I see it now. Okay, where it says eCatalog on your phone, you click on that eCatalog. Okay, everybody have that?
And then it looks like this.
Hold on, yours. Oh, you actually got that. I didn't even get that. Mine's not opening.
So when you go to your website, go to the top left, we call it the little hamburger thing. It's the menu, click on that. And eCatalog was about 4 or 5 down. Click on that.
So my eCatalog button is, and not my menu button, are not working. Okay, so So Joe, you should see share eCatalog. Do you see the button that says share from there?
Hang on.
I'm sorry, guys. My phone is not cooperating right now.
I have the little box with the up arrow.
Try that.
Okay.
No, it should, you have to open the eCatalog.
Oh, okay.
As long as you open the eCatalog, it'll be linked to your website.
Got it.
And that's where you share it. Now, once you share it, I can tell you from there what to do. You're going to press that little share button and copy the link, because the link is not a generic eCatalog. It's linked to you. So if they order, it's going right to your website. So what you're going to then do, and the way I work my business so quickly, is I have these in my settings of my iPhone. If you have an Android, text us below, because I don't know how to do it on an Android, and you can direct if I say it differently. But on the settings of the iPhone, you're going to go to General, and then you're going to go to Keyboard. And when you're in Keyboard, there's something called Text Replacement. I use this for all of my scripts, so I don't have to retype the same thing over and over. I don't have to retype Joanna's Zoom. I don't have to retype my my business digital card. So you can do text replacement. So if you notice, it's hard to see, but there's all these alphabetical text replacements. So you'll see it's very blurry, but I've got one says Shipe. So if I type in the word Shipe, automatically Shipe Power Pink whole link comes in. So at text replacement, hit that plus button. And as soon as you have that plus button, you're going to see phrase, and then you're going to say shortcut. So you can put the whole paragraph if you have a booking script, and then your shortcut would be, you might not want to say booking script, because it's like if I was texting Christine and I'd say, hi, Christine, I'm so excited to schedule. So you might use the word schedule. So anytime you use the word schedule, boom, this whole paragraph is going to come into whatever you're typing or writing. And that's called text replacement. So I have eCatalog, and that link I put in phrase. And then the shortcut, I use eCatalog, so that real quickly I could do a specific link when I'm texting somebody.
Okay,
Does that work?
That, and I sent it to Amy and Sayonara and a few others, and it just came up with find a Mary Kay beauty consultant in the generic catalog. So
okay, so somehow I did not guide you properly. So I'm going to have to review what I did, and I promise I will leave that in a little Facebook video, because my phone is just like, I press it and nothing's happening. So I'm sorry.
Okay.
But that's basically what you're doing. I've just got to see where I'm maybe had the misstep.
address and sending them directly to your website. Oh yeah, Joan, did you have, okay. Joan, you have to unmute yourself, honey.
All right. If you go on to your Facebook website to order, and then go to view your website, Mary Kay website, and put view as guest, then you'll be able to click into your order site, and then you could click on e-catalog and send it to people.
Yeah, that's too much work though. This one is like literally we can have it programmed, and I've always had that. Are you sure it was the late catalog, Joe? It wasn't the current catalog?
Yeah.
Okay. When it opened up?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. So thank you, because that's like 4 or 5 steps. I always like to do 1 or 2 steps, but I appreciate that, Joan. Hey, I would love to know who's going to take us up on practicing 5 by Friday.
It can be 5 faces.
Get some sleep.
Okay, Sayonara said she'd try.
The sharing the power is in the sharing, you guys. Once you share it with somebody on the phone, in person, or video, if you're feeling like you can, then all of a sudden you start to believe in yourself. And I'm going to tell you right now, there's a lot of, amazing visions out there, and God wants to bless those. But I got to just encourage you, you got to get up. You got to get into action and start to do the process, because God will bless it, but you have to have the works, right? Faith without works is dead. And I'm just so excited. So I want everybody to type it in, because it's not just enough to raise your hand. I want you to type it in, and I want all of you to hold each other accountable, because the moment we start to understand what true teamwork is not Joanna and Andrea reminding. Honest to goodness, if you say you want to be in a different position, if you want to be earning what you think you're worth and what you deserve, then you've also got to start looking at, wait, how am I assisting Joe? Have I offered to remind everybody about the meeting, or is it all on Joe? Have I sent out thank you cards to everybody who shows up every week, because they're making my life better by encouraging me just by being on the Monday night? Am I asking Andrea who might need a little pick me up and picking up the phone and calling them? Like, until that happens, then we're not able to allow God to use us as we're really meant to be. So I just encourage all of you, like, it's time, and it's time that we really start to fill in the cracks. Don't wait for somebody else. You are here at the right time, and we need you to use your God-given gifts to bless our whole area.
So you can do it as a call. You can do it as FaceTime. You're just going to say, I need 5 quick minutes. And it's good practice. And set a timer, you guys, and just make sure that they download that app beforehand. Okay. Do I see a thumbs up?
Sorry, I only did 5, but we did say Fab 10, but you can do whatever.
Yeah. And she talks super fast. I know she talks super fast, but you guys, this is where you want to go to Product Central and download the product facts about each product, and just highlight like 2 or 3 sentences. So you don't have to do it off the top of your head. You just have those facts right there. And if they said, like, if I had said, okay, can you give me a little bit more information about that retinol thing, the clinical thing, she can say, you know what, I'm going to send you the download. No, I'm going to send you the facts on it right now. And she just can send it to you. So Sayonara has a question. She said, so do we have to download the lookbook first, then call them, the e-catalog? So what I would do, Sayonara, is I would say, I just want to schedule a quick 5-minute conversation with you, or a 10-minute conversation with you. I'm in a challenge to talk to the 5 sharpest women I know. And I immediately thought of you. When do you have 5 minutes that I can do a practice sesh with you. You don't even say what it is. And they'll say, well, I can do it in 10 minutes. Okay, so I'm going to call you at 2:15 this afternoon. Can you do me a quick favor? Go to your app store and download the Mary Kay e-catalog. And then whatever 5 products or 10 products you guys want to talk about, make sure you know what page in the e-catalog it's on. That's a little organizational thing. I want to know how many of you guys, raise your hand, how many of you guys watched the Jennifer Bessiker Facebook Live presentation?
I think I did.
Oh my word. You guys, she did over $70,000 in sales from August to December. Facebook Live. She goes through every single step. Every step. Simple, simple, simple. And I've met Jennifer, and I know Andrea's met Jennifer, and she is a woman who is simple. She takes off her makeup right there on the Facebook Live. It's a private Facebook group just for that hostess and her guest. And it is amazing. And, you know, I've already talked to a couple of consultants who are great at the Facebook Live thing. And I'm like, yay. You know, it's just not that hard. And if you want to go into, you know, create a Facebook page that nobody will ever see and practice.
Okay, I found it.
Just don't let anybody join you. And just have a private Facebook page and just practice and watch it back to yourself. And that way you can kind of say, okay, I like this. I like this. You know, a lot of times what we do is we talk too much with our hands. And so, you know, you are going to be washing your face and all that if you're going to walk them through that. But it was powerful. And I'm like, I'm on fire. This is going to be amazing. Amazing. Because a lot of times people don't want you to see them, or they're doing other stuff. And she explains all of that. But I just really want to encourage you guys to please, please watch that video. And it'll be the best 30 minutes of your time. It was in my Vibe Cloud card, the V card that I sent out last Tuesday to my unit. If you haven't watched that, please go back and watch that. And Andrea, where do you have it? On your Amazing Graces?
I have it on my, you can go to my Amazing Graces and hit my newsletter, my weekly newsletter.
The weekly newsletter. Okay. So make sure you go back and watch that. Okay.
Did you see my message?
Yeah.
Okay. Can I screen share and share everybody?
Yep. You are a co-host.
Okay, good. Okay, great. I found it, guys. So what I want to show you is how to do it. Now, wait a second. I just took it off. Okay. So I'm going to walk you through what it looks like when you go. You can do this on your phone, but I just pulled it up on my computer. So once you are at marykay.com and you're in your site, then go to e-catalog. And it took me a little while to have it populate, but this is what you're looking for. Okay, there's home, there's all these little things you can crop, you can print it, but what you're looking for is the share button. So once you click on that, then the easiest thing to do is just send yourself an email, and you just click on the email, and this whole link is going to come up. I just copied it all. It might actually be just the second one here, but I'm just going to take the whole thing except for the, can y'all see this email, by the way?
No.
Oh, you can't see the email. Okay, so it stopped sharing. Okay, so hold on. Can you see this page that says share?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so then let me see, when I hit the button, can you see my cursor hitting this button that shows envelope? No, you can't see the cursor. Okay, I'm going to click the button that shows email app, and I'm going to click that. And then let's see if you can't see that right now. So let me do new share, and let me show you what that looks like. So then this opens. So now you can see my email. Yes?
Yes.
Okay, so because I can't see any of you guys. So then you're going to copy this entire link, okay? And or you're going to email it to yourself. If you're in your phone, you're just going to copy this entire link. Now there's 2 links. So figure out, this I think is just the front page. I think this is the actual e-catalog. So what you're gonna do is practice. So I'm gonna copy this right now. And then what I'm gonna do is stick it in my computer here. Let's do a new share so you can see what I'm doing. And I'm gonna actually see where it goes before I send it to my customers. And sure enough, it went right to me in my e-catalog. So that was absolutely correct. So then resume share. So I'm going to copy this. And if I'm on my phone, I can do it 2 places. I can put it in my notes, or I can go right into my, like I said, right into my keyword text replacement and put it there. So if you're not at your phone, one of the things that I would do, like right now, I'm not at my phone, I'm on my computer. So I'm going to email it to myself. And then as I email it to myself, come on, email it to me.
What?
And then I can pull it up on my phone. Okay, let's just see if this will work. Okay, so then I can just pull it up on my phone, and then I have everything exactly where I would need it. And that's how I do my computer to phone. That makes sense?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. There you go.
And how many of us will be going back and watching this again tomorrow?
Is that too fast?
No, it's good.
Oh, okay.
I could see Sayonara, the smoke coming out of her ear. She's like,
Sorry, I was thinking y'all were bored. So, okay.
we could never be bored with you, Andrea, ever. Okay. You guys want to see some reco? Do y'all have any questions about any of that? Y'all are putting a lot of stuff in the, oh, Dee's having internet issues. Okay. So keep putting those questions in there, and you are going to have to play around with it a little bit. And I will tell you guys, the way Andrea learns all this is she just goes to the Google. Just ask the Google. The Google can show you how to do it. That's what Tammy Bavila calls it. She goes, I just go to the Google. That's like my dad still calls it the web. He says, you got to go on the web. I'm like, whatever. Okay. All right. Let's do some reco, you guys. Oh my gosh. That was amazing. And are y'all excited about doing this phone call or however you want to do it and really working this 5 by Friday, 5 quick 5-minute appointments or 10-minute appointments, but 5 times. If you can do this 5 times, you'll iron out all the kinks and you'll have it down pat. And then you just keep doing it and keep doing it. And once you do it about 15 or 20 times, it'll be second nature. Just completely second nature. Okay. All right. Well, let's do some reco because this is really fun. Get out your Spark forms. And of course, we are so excited in February about our clinical solutions. And I just want to ask you guys, how many of you are using your clinical solutions? How many of y'all started like on February 1st? Okay. All right, good. So is anybody unmute if you have any, like, are you having any peeling? Are you seeing anything going on? Did you have any burning, itching, any kind of nothing? And you're following the directions? Okay. Unlike me, I don't always follow the directions. Okay.
Did you have any issues, Joe? Share with them what you experienced.
Okay, so I was telling them a little bit before everybody came on. We got to use it a few months ago, and a few months ago when I did it, and I followed it like line by line for all 8 weeks. I had some peeling, just like not like sunburn peeling, but just like a little flakiness, you know? And of course, I did my microdermabrasion, which you're not supposed to do, but I did it anyway. And I had some on my chin and on my lip. This time I'm having it here and here, which I'm so pumped about because that's where a lot of my sun damage is. Just growing up in the Southeast and the window, you know, in the car and having that sun hit all the time. And also my décolleté. I'm going to really start, I need to take a before picture before I get too deep into it, but doing my décolleté, because that's where a lot of my sun damage is as well. And I really want to peel that away. But here is the deal, guys. Yesterday in our 75-degree weather, after we got home from church and ate lunch and all that, we decided to sit outside and do a little light reading. And I sat in my little chair and the sun's coming down and everything. And I'm thinking, oh my gosh, I got to put on a hat or a visor or go slap on charcoal mask as a pure sunscreen. It is imperative that you guys are using sunscreen every day with this. Okay. Your day cream is essential, whether it's the repair or the 3D, it is essential. Okay. Because well, Andrea can tell you all the ifs, ands, and buts about it, but it can be really, really bad for your skin. So, and I was thinking too, I had a shirt on that came all the way up here, but I'm thinking even my throat, I want to make sure that I cover all that up too. It makes you really aware, it really does. And I haven't always been really good at that awareness. So, okay. All right. That was nice that you guys told Andrea, thank you. Aw, and she did such a good job. Okay. So let's go back to our February. And of course, today is the 15th, and I know you all had a great Valentine's Day, whether it was a Galentine's Day or Valentine's Day or whatever. We actually went out Friday night, so that was kind of fun. And I just want to remind you guys about the necklace that you get when you sell enough product to place your qualified order this month. So I know a lot of y'all are like me and Andrea, and we're collecting this jewelry, and it is just so fun. Okay. All right. I am so excited to announce that, we always show the medals and everything, but I just want to give a huge shout out to Sayonara. She has already achieved a silver medal in February. And I want to tell you guys something. This girl is out there working. That's 4 team members in 1 month. And I told her at the beginning of this month, I said, girl, you're going to double gold medal this month. You're going to have 10 new team members this month. You're going to jump right into DIQ, and she's going to do DIQ in a month. Now, she did not say, yes, that sounds like a great plan. She just said, well, we will see. We will see. We will see. I'm like, that's not what I want to hear, but she's doing it. We're so excited for you, girlfriend. I know at least you're going to finish your gold medal. You got to do that, because that's your name in the applause and everything. So you guys give it up for Sayonara, already a silver medalist. So that's awesome. I'll tell you, you're up on the stands at the Olympics right now. Okay. All right. So welcome to our Superstars family. And all of these amazing ladies have joined the Sayonara Butcher team this month. Yay, you go, girl. We're so proud of you. That is leading by example. I love that. Okay, now let's recognize our senior consultants. We had a couple of people move into senior, so I'm really excited about that. And you can't really see the whole slide. I need to fix this. But Debbie Walder, Jamie, Amy, all my E's. Debbie, Jamie, Amy, Patty, Kathy, Sarah, Kathy, Maureen, Alice, Francine, Marcia, Joan, and Sharice, and Zulema. And so we're so excited for them. And Dee, I know you're jumping into red soon. Elizabeth Deere and Lisa Ott. So we're so excited for these ladies. All right, our red jackets. Yay. We've got Jackie Eisenman, Linda Voss, and Christine McKnight Evangelista. So we are very excited about them. But I am super duper pumped about our elite team leader position. You guys, when you have 8 active team members, or you have 5 active team members, and one of those team members is in her red jacket, then you are an elite team leader. You get more commissions, you get more bonuses. If you are not striving for this position, you are leaving money on the table, literally on the table. So Sayonara is an elite team leader for the month of February, and we're so excited as she's going to move right up the career path into DIQ, although she says we'll see, but we are so excited for her down there in Georgia, okay, where it's cold right now, my goodness. So we want to know who is going to join this team of directors. Who wants to be in the director's suit in the next 6 to 8 weeks? Because if you thought, if the company came out and said, we are closing all personal team building at the end of March, anyone you want to add to your personal team, you must add them by March 31st because we're closing team building for the next 6 months. Who would you go talk to? Who would you immediately say, you know what? I think about you all the time when I think about who I want on my team, and it may or may not be for you. It may be you, or it may be someone that you love, but water seeks its own level and birds of a feather flock together. And I am looking for women just like you. They may not be quite as sharp as you. They may not be quite as go-getter as you or quite as ambitious as you, but they are at your level. And I want to meet those women. And then you share a little bit about the marketing plan and the facts of Mary Kay. And then you say, you know, who do you know? Who do you know? And by the way, if it happens to be you, I would be excited about that too. Okay. That's how simple it is, guys. Don't make it hard. It's a lot easier. To me, it's a lot easier to explain the Mary Kay career opportunity than it is all the products. And yet we're all driven by our sales. It's so funny. Okay, get out your Spark form and let's write down your points. Let's see who our queens are going to be for the week. We do the monthly recognition on, I think it's going to be March 1st. The meeting's on March 1st. Isn't that correct, Andrea? Yes. So
Because it's the same as February.
Monday, March 1st will be Reco for the whole month of February. So you're just writing down your weekly points right now. Okay, so let's pull it out. If you are on live or you post your takeaway on Shipe Family Superstars Facebook group or Andrea's Amazing Grace's Facebook group page, by Tuesday, you get 10 points for being on. But you always want to be on live. Okay, those who show up go up. You get 10 points for turning in your weekly accomplishment by Sunday for the week ending yesterday. You guys did such an amazing job. I was so proud of all of you. Nobody put it in for this week. You just really did a great job. So Arlene, Amy, Jules, Joan, Donna, Alice, Dee, Cecilia, Sayonara, and Mary Ellen. And y'all might look at this list sometime and go, huh, that's all the people that turned it in? Yeah. So just turning it in every week, other people can be having $400, $500, $600, $700 weeks, but if they're not turning it in, they're not going to get the points. And also they're not tracking it with the company on weekly accomplishments. So guys, it's just so important. You have that for your tax records and for your reco. So proud of you guys. Give yourself 10 points. Okay, let me move this down here so you can see it. You get 10 points for every new face full circle appointment for the week ending yesterday. Okay, so this is where you actually go from soup to nuts. You don't just hand out a goodie bag, don't just hand out some samples, but you actually talk them through the product. So when you're doing this 5 and 5 and 10 and 10, those are not full circle faces unless you actually go through the products with them. And if they don't have samples, that's okay, but you are explaining the product. So 5 and 5 and 10 and 10 is a great way to get them interested, and then you can spend more time discussing that product with them, whichever one they're interested in. So pumped about this woman. Oh my gosh, Sayonara, you are girl on fire. You get 20 points for being our sales queen of the week for the week ending yesterday. And I want to give an honorable mention. Sayonara was at almost $500 week. Oh my word. So that means she's team building and she's selling the product. I want to give a shout out for our runners up. All of these ladies had star week. So I want you guys to all give yourself 10 points for having star weeks. Jules had a $339 week, Alice had a $300 week, and Joan Teal a $306 week. You guys, snaps to these women. They are out there working. I think you're getting some chat action here, ladies. Yay. Everyone is saying, awesome job, Sayonara. Congratulations, Sayonara. Yay. It is so much fun to celebrate y'all. So I'm going to stop our screen share real quick. And I would love for Sayonara to unmute herself. And also, I want to be prepared. I want Joan and Jules and who else? Joan, Jules,
Rose,
and Alice. I want y'all to be prepared to share as well. So Sayonara, girl, you're sizzling, girl. What is going on? What has got you just so on fire? Oh.
this is on fire, you know. I just start talking. I sold 5 of these already, you know. So today I went to one of my customers. She just want a lip gloss. And I said, I'm going to take with me, never know what's happening. So I just explained for her what is that. And then she got, and I sold it $430 today. This is today. So she got the volume firm, she got these, and she got 2 more products for day and night solution. So I don't know what's happening. Just talk about the product, I think the more they see that you excited about the product, excited about the company. Like, you know, guys, I drive to Marietta every Saturday. So I went to drive Saturday, I showed these and I showed this product in volume firm, and they want something, and Mary Kay has this what they want, you know. If you have a product, you sell it. You cannot sell what you don't have. You have to have with you. If you have it, they want what you have. So that's, I think so. If you have inventory, invest.
So Sayonara, you actually have the product with you and them to say, get started on this today.
Yes. Today, like this girl, she owns the Mexican restaurant, and she said, Sayonara, I want to give you a lipstick to my friend. And of course, I'm not going to bring just a lipstick. And I brought the lipstick and I brought the retinol just to show her the commercial. And I got the volume firm because she's 50 plus too. So I put that beautiful box over there and I told her about these. I know you want the lipstick, but I want to just bring this. This is brand new. I don't have right now. I have 5 already that I sold it, explained to her. So she ended up buying $430 just for 1 lipstick. So the key is to have a product. They don't want anything like it was, I cannot say Avon or another company that you order 3 weeks, you get it home. The key, you have to have the product, no matter what, because they want what you have. Oh, I want that. And she got the volume firm set, and she got the day solution, night solution. She got this here too. So that's the key. For me, the key works, invest in the product, you know, have the product right there with you. Because just the paper, the lookbook is not gonna be, they're not gonna see the box. Volume firm set is a beautiful, just the box itself.
Yeah.
And of course I romance. Oh my God, look at how beautiful is these. They smell like a rich glow. That's why we have it, blah, blah, blah. So that's my key.
I love
have a product with you. That's it. Yeah.
What she said, I just want to do a quick commercial for you. That's very non-threatening. I want to do a commercial for you. I know you just wanted to I,
it was,
that was perfect.
so, I'm gonna see that, it was an interview. So she had just 20 minutes to be with me. And I gave all of my stuff. Is raining here poorly. So, but I have to have everything right there with her. 20 minutes, make $215. 20 minutes, that's all.
Profit.
Show and go.
Legally.
Have to have a product. Have to have a product.
I love it. You guys, I would recommend that you have those boxes of that Clinical Solutions and the Value Firm and the TimeWise with you. And she just said, and it's raining and it's, I mean, so many people would be,
Yes.
I don't want to go out. I don't want to go out. And she profited over $200 in 20 minutes. So proud of you, girl.
Yes, yes,
So proud.
thank you.
Okay, so I just want to hear real quick, Alice. Oh, Alice might still be driving. Jules, can you unmute yourself real quick and tell us, how did you have a star week with your crazy schedule?
Yeah. If y'all didn't know, working in a school right now is a lot, especially being an administrator. I'm typically at work right now from like 7 a.m. to 6:45 or 7 p.m. So Mary Kay has definitely, when it comes to new customers right now, it's definitely been a little bit on the back burner. And that's the amazing thing about reorders. This entire week, I literally didn't have to lift a finger. Customers messaged me with what they needed, or they put it through on my website. I fulfilled it. I mailed it to them. I typically do orders of 75 or more, than free shipping, because that's what's $6 for shipping when you're sending, you know, $150 order. And yeah, put it in the mail. They all got their products by Wednesday or Thursday, and I made some money. So I was even out of town for 4 days.
That's awesome.
So that's the great thing about reorders.
Okay, that's the reorder business. That's awesome. Thank you for sharing, Jules. And when you have those customers and you take care of them, then you have that reorder business. Andrea, what do you think, just your, not new sales, but what do you think your average reorder business is per month?
Oh my gosh, that's 1,800.
Yeah. You guys, if there were a goal that I could invite you to set for yourself, I would invite you to set the goal to have 100 customers on skincare by the end of June. If you have 100 customers on skincare, and you got to set a date by the end of June, so break it down. If you have 0 right now, you got to go, you know, half of February, March, April, May, June. How many is that per month? How many is that per week? And go for that 100 customers on skincare. The reorder business will blow your mind. Really. Okay, Joan, can you please share what you did to have over a $300 week?
Well, I ordered 5 of the sets, one for me, and somebody said hello, and I said, we have this new set, and you should be on skincare first. She ordered a skincare set and the retinol set. And another lady that's been on the skincare set last week, I told her that I've ordered them. They're coming in. So I'll have them this week, and I'll bring it in on Monday or Tuesday. She said, yeah, and delivered that. And then another was to just a wholesale order. And then one was a reorder.
It's great. That's all of it. New customer, current customer, reorder. I love it. And this is someone who's working 40 to 60 hours a week. Okay. That's awesome. Okay. Alice, can you real quick just share how you had a star week this week? You guys, we learn from each other. We learn from each other and we get motivated by each other. So Alice, can you unmute, honey?
Reorders. I agree with Jules. It's about having products on your shelf. My customers are a little bit older, most of them, and they are on Volufarm. So it was a Volufarm and a couple other things, and it was just a text, "Hey, I'm running low," and then within 24 hours, she had her product.
Wow. Wow. We used to say, Andrea, do you remember we used to say when the phone rings, it really rings ka-ching, ka-ching? Well, now our text messages are like ka-ching, ka-ching. So, and you guys, I just really want to encourage you. I know, Donna, you had a huge party last week, sold over $600. Follow up is the key. Follow up, follow up, follow up. Make sure they love those products. Make sure they're using them correctly. Y'all, with these clinical solutions, it is imperative that you tell them, don't go, don't go too fast on it. Don't rush it. Take it one step at a time. I think that's so awesome. Okay. Yeah. Oh, sorry.
Before we close, can I share something before we say goodbye?
Uh.
Are we done?
Go ahead.
Okay, I wasn't sure if we're done. Hey, I want you guys to know there are going to be moments when it doesn't matter if you're leaving the house or not, you can step out of what might be your comfort zone and smile at somebody, say hello to somebody, say, "Can I give you a gift?" Be prepared, because as I shared my reorders, I can tell you that Lori Wofford came because I befriended her daughter and the baby, and my son was a baby, and it turned out that she wasn't really interested, but she said, "My mom uses only Mary Kay." So every 6 months she orders $500. And then there's Renee Sward. Renee, I pulled up next to her getting my wine, but my sticker on my car, my free car, she said, "Are you with Mary Kay?" And I said, "Yeah." She said, "Where do you live?" And she was very like, "Where do you live?" And I said, "Well, I live really close." "Oh, you're close to me. Okay. Can I have your card?" And she was like really hesitant. So it was uncomfortable, but I stepped out and I gave her my card. But then I said, "Has anybody ever taken the time to show you the new products?" And she said, "Well, I don't know. I'll call you." I said, let me just check in case you get busy." That took a lot of courage. You guys, those moments will bless you. Now, I've also done things that took courage and it didn't come to fruition. Just leave that in God's hands. But when you continue to do that with me, women who are, let's really be clear, women who are working, women who are together, women who sort of stretch you, then your clientele will grow. Like Sayonara, $120 is no big deal because she's stretched to have that client base. So keep stretching, because that will happen when you continue to offer. So I encourage you to do that.
And so many of y'all do other things. I know, Donna, just last weekend, you spoke, what, 3 times at a conference? You spoke at a conference?
Yes, I had to speak at a conference this weekend, a virtual conference.
So you guys, your sphere of influence is vast. Think about people you come in contact with and how, it may not always be a smooth conversation. You may have to kind of go around a little bit and kind of expand your thinking on how you can invite someone to try the products. But I finally, after living here for 3 years, I got really bold at my church, and I started just taking little goodie bags to Bible study and stuff like that. And I've got so many customers there now. And I have not had anybody say, "Why are you talking about this at church?" So, the thing is, I talk about God in front of you guys, so why not talk about Mary Kay at church? So, I'm not Scary Kay. I like to think I'm Mary Kay, but you've just got to be prepared. And I think that's why it's really important, especially these days when we're not going out that much. Make sure that you check up from the neck up. Make sure you've got on a popping lip gloss. Well, if you're wearing a mask, I wear a shield. You can see through it. Make sure your eyes are done. If you don't want to do your hair, that's okay. Put it in one of those cute little bunny things that Christine and Jules always do. That's super cute. Look cute and feel confident. because you will. And you know, if you're like, well, I can't wear lipstick, put on some great earrings. I mean, we get all these Kendra Scott earrings from Mary Kay. Put on some great, look at Andrea with her scarf. Do something that makes you stand out. Donna's great sweater color, you know, put a citrus lipstick on. So that's always great to do too. Do things that make you stand out. Okay, let's finish our reco real quick and then I'll let you guys go. So our queen of sales was Sayonara, and then we had our other peeps, and then the queen of sharing for the past week, because she added 2 more personal team members, is again Sayonara. Sayonara, you're going to have so many points. You're going to be in the thousands. So I'm calling it the new on the February Butcher team. Okay, so she's got 2 more. She's our queen of sharing. So excited. And then H through N, we will complete at the end of the month, but I just want to give y'all some reminders. So don't add these points on yet, but you get 50 points when you're a firecracker, 50 points when you're a sparkler. You get 50 points when you're an igniter. This is all so exciting. And then our announcements, you guys make sure that you are guest to be on Winning Wednesdays and our Thursday Superstar Search. Okay, so important. And you'll see that here's the flyer for Winning Wednesday. And you guys, let me tell you, when your people can earn their eStart kit, that's pretty impressive. Very impressive. Our customer appreciation night and our red jacket party, celebration party, is going to be on March 8th. You want to make sure you invite everybody you know. Customer appreciation night. We're going to be doing some giveaways and lots of fun things, some trivia games, celebrations, all that good stuff. Okay, we're not going to get in their face. Don't worry. It's going to be super fun. How many of y'all are working on your February squares? Is anybody working on your February squares? Super easy way to earn prizes along with your Spark tracking form. And then, of course, we have our consistency challenge that is going on right now. You know about the necklace for February, but these gorgeous earrings that will match the necklace that you may have earned July through December. So this is January through March. These earrings are going to be gorgeous. And then, of course, I just said our superstar search every Thursday. So as you're layering these customers, make sure you say, hey, listen, can I invite you to be part of our Shipe Power of Pink? We call it Pop into Pink page, and you can watch a live interview, just 30 minutes long, and you can possibly earn some fun prizes. Okay, always be layering. And then y'all know that the Star Consultant quarter is up in 4 weeks. Okay, 4 weeks from today. So make sure that you're focused on that. If you are on Target Star with at least 600 in since December 16th, your name should be listed right here. All right, so Power of 10, you guys, this is how you earn the clinical solution set from your director as a gift. If it's free, it's for me. So if you're doing this every month, why not track it and why not turn it in? Okay, 10 marketing shares with your director, 10 appointments, 1 face, 3 faces, 10 faces, however you want to do it, and 10 sets sold or 1,000 in sales in 1 month. I know some of you guys are doing this. You're just not tracking it. Okay. All right. I'm going to stop our share, and we want to give lots of applause and kudos and excitement to all of our queens tonight and all of our Spark Point earners. And Andrea, thank you again for explaining to us the technical stuff. And again, you know, it's so great when you guys will just embrace this technology, play around with it, practice sending it to a couple of friends and say, oh my gosh, Antoinette, can I send you this e-catalog? Tell me what pops up. I'm learning a new technology. She says, of course, that'd be fine. I say, you know what, just for helping me out, I am going to allow you to be one of my 5 and 5 hostesses. How excited could you get about having 5 friends listen to me talk about 5 products in 5 minutes? And when you are that kind of a hostess, you're going to get 1 item at 50% off. How excited could you get about that? Now, even if I'm talking to her on the phone, I am still nodding my head. I am smiling. People can hear it. They can hear your smile. If you don't feel energetic, get up and walk around, do some jumping jacks, throw on some inspirational, motivational music. You know, turn on the Christian rock channel. That always gets me. Boom, 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 Jesus. Boom, 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 Jesus. I mean, it's so fun, okay? So whatever it takes, guys, say it. Say it with me. Whatever it takes.
Whatever it takes.
Whatever it takes. Okay. All right. So who can tell me what your challenge is this week? Up, Christine, Amy. Okay. Y'all unmute. Christine and Amy, y'all unmute.
5 and 5 with 5 people by Friday.
Amy, what is it?
5 by 5 with 5 people by Friday.
Okay. Who else? Who else knows what it is? Alice, what is it?
5 and 5 Friday, by Friday.
Okay. 5 people talking about 5 products in 5 minutes by Friday. Sayonara, you know I'm going to tell you, you got to do this. What's the challenge? She's ignoring me. Read your lips, girl. Antoinette, what's the challenge?
Can I
Have
do
5 product
a
in
FaceTime with
5 minutes by Friday. Sorry.
Yeah,
Oh, no.
you just got it. Sayonara, what was your question?
Can I do FaceTime with 5 girls in 5 minutes?
Yeah.
No, I can do, I do once, right?
And you can do it one time, but here's the deal. Doing it 5 separate times is going to ingrain it in your head. And you're going to be able,
Yeah.
you're going to have little mistakes happen and work out the kinks. And it may go perfectly the first time. And then the second time you're like, oh, I should have pulled the product facts. And then the third time you're going to, oh, you know what? Maybe I should have. So
Yeah.
repetition, that also helps. But yeah, if you want to knock it all out, that's fine. And you guys post on the Superstars Facebook page and Amazing Grace's Facebook page. Post as you're doing it. I got 1. I got 2. I got 3. Imagine if you did 4 or 5 people 5 times by Friday. How much would you have in sales right now? How many of y'all could possibly have $1,000 week?
Yes.
Okay. So I appreciate
Yes.
you asking that. That is a really good question. I know other people were wondering, but it's that repetition that's going to get you good at it. Yeah. And you do 5 people tomorrow. Sayonara, do 5 people tomorrow morning and ask them, can each one of you guys schedule a 5 and 5 with me? There's 5 more right there. Okay. Makes sense? Okay. Does everybody
Okay.
challenges? I know I didn't ask everybody to repeat it, but it was getting kind of old. Okay. All right. Love you guys. On 3, I want y'all to unmute. On 3, we're all going to say bye, y'all. Actually, on 3, we're all going to say 5 and 5 by Friday. Okay. Ready? 1, 2, 3. 5
5 and 5 by Friday.